Welcome students to Sneha Coaching Academy. Hello dear friends. Today we will see some trigonometric formulas and sums based on these formulas. Now I'll tell you a basic trick which is used to remember these formulas. Now first we will see cos A plus B, cos A minus B, then sin A plus B, sin A minus B. Now we don't have to remember all the formulas, just remember for cos, that is cos cos, sin sin, cos cos, sin sin. Similarly for cos A minus B, that will be cos cos and sin sin. Now for sin we will remember is sin cos and cos sin. Sin cos, cos sin. For cos we have to remember is cos cos, sin sin. And for sin we have to remember is sin cos, cos sin. Similarly for sin A minus B we will remember sin cos and cos sin. For cos, cos cos and sin sin. For sin you have to remember is sin cos, cos sin. Now for A plus B, now we have to put the angle, that is A and B. So first AB, AB. For all you have to put just AB in the sequence. AB, AB. Now half work is done. Half of our work is done. Now we have here cos A plus B. So if we have plus sign, now we have to remember that for sign, whatever sign is given, that will be the same sign for our formula also. Like sin A plus B hai, so our formula will be sin A cos B plus cos A sin B. If it is minus A minus B, so it will be sin A cos B minus cos A sin. Now for cos, it is the sign is the inverse. Like if there is plus sign, so you have to put the minus sign. If there is minus sign, you have to put the plus sign. So this is the golden trick. You don't have to remember anything. Just remember two things. That is for cos, start with cos cos, sin sin. For sin, start with sin cos, cos sin. Then put the angles AB in all the formulas. Then you have to consider the sign. For sign, signs are same. That is for A plus B, it is plus sign. For A minus B, that will be the minus sign. In cos, there is the inverse sign. For A plus B, there will be the minus sign. For A minus B, there will be the plus sign. So this is the easiest trick that you can use to remember these formulas. You don't have to mug up each and every formula. Similarly, we have formulas for tan A plus B and tan A minus B. For tan A plus B, you have to remember tan A tan B and 1 upon 1 tan A tan B. Similarly for minus, same formula, tan A tan B upon 1 tan A tan B. Now you have to only remember the sign. That is for plus sign, first use plus then minus. For minus sign, first use minus then plus. This is the whole 6 formulas, that is cos A plus B cos A minus B, sin A plus B sin A minus B, and tan A plus B and tan A minus B. Now let's start with our sums. First is sin 15 degree. Now you don't know the value of sin 15. We have seen the trigonometric table. There are 0, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree, 90 degree, 180 degree, 270 and 360 degrees. We have seen the sine function for 0 degree, 30, 45, 60, 90, 180, 270 and 360. Now we don't have 15 degrees. So we will split 15 such that you have to use the values from table only, like 45 minus 30. Now 45 minus 30 is 15 degree. You can also use 60 minus 45, that will be also 15 degree. Now for 90 minus 45, that will be 45. We have 45 value, so that is of no use. Now if we have to find value 105 degree, so 105 can be 60 plus 45. This can be 60 plus 45 degree will be 105 degree, or we have to find is 225 degrees. Now what we will use for 225 degree, we can use 180 and 45. What is the 180 plus 45? That will be the 225 degree. Okay, you have to use two values from the trigonometric table such that your answer will be your required, that is given in the question. Now let's write sine 15 degree as sine 45 minus 30 degree. 45 minus 30 degree, or you can use 60 minus 45 degree, both will be the same. Now we have seen the formula for sine. What we have to remember is sine cos, cos sine, sine cos, cos sine, right? So first you mention the formula for sine A minus B, that is sine cos, cos sine. That will be the A, B, A, B. Next we have to put the sign. What will be the sign? For sine there are same signs, so for minus there will be the minus. Now start with sine 45 minus 30 degree, which will be equals to sine A. Here our A will be 45 and B will be 30 degrees. So sine 45 minus sine 45 into cos B, that is 30 degrees, minus cos A, that is 45 degree, into sine B, that is 30 degrees. Sine A 45, now we know sine 45 value is 1 upon root 2, into cos 30 value is root 3 upon 2, minus cos 45 is 1 upon root 2, into sine 30 is 1 upon 2. So multiply it. 1 into root 3 will be root 3 upon 2 into root 2, minus 1 into 1 will be 1 upon 2 root 2. Now denominators are same, we can directly add or subtract. That is, the numerator will be root 3 minus 1 upon 2 root 2. Root 3 minus 1 upon 2 root 2. This is the answer. Now let's see next example, that is cos 75 degrees. Cos 75. Now 75 can be 30 plus 45. 30 plus 45. So we can split cos 75 as cos 30 plus 45. Cos 30 degree plus 45 degree. Now we know the formula for cos A plus B. Cos A plus B is equals to, we will start with cos cos, sin sin, cos cos and sin sin. So we will put AB, AB. Now next is for cos, if it is plus sign there will be minus sign, for minus there will be plus. Now start with the cos 30 plus 45, 30 degree plus 45 degree. So here our A angle will be 30 degree and B angle will be 45 degree. So we will put the values for A and B, that is cos 30 degree into cos 45 degree minus sin 30 degree into sin 45 degree, which is equals to, what is cos 30 degree? Root 3 upon 2 into cos 45 is 1 upon root 2 minus sin 30 degree is 1 upon 2 into sin 45 degree is 1 upon root 2. So multiply, root 3 into 1 will be root 3 upon 2 into root 2, 2 root 2 minus 1 into 1 is 1 upon 2 into root 2 will be 2 root 2. Now denominators are same, so we can add or subtract numerator directly, that is root 3 minus 1, root 3 minus 1. So answer will be root 3 minus 1 upon 2 root 2. Now let's see another example, that is proof that cos pi by 2 minus x into cos pi by 2 minus y minus sin pi by 2 minus x into sin pi by 2 minus y is equals to minus cos x plus y. So first we will take LHS, that is cos pi by 2 minus x, cos pi by 2 minus y minus sin pi by 2 minus x sin pi by 2 minus y. Now looking into LHS, we can see pi by 2 minus x, pi by 2 minus x, these are same, so we can write it as A. We can also see pi by 2 minus y and pi by 2 minus y are same, so we can treat this as B. Now see cos A, cos B, sin A, sin B. You remember the formula, cos A, cos B, sin A, sin B. Cos, cos, sin, sin. Where we have learned this, for cos A, now it is plus or minus. For cos there was sin, that is inverse. So if it is minus here, this will be the plus. We have seen the formula for cos A plus B, which is cos A cos B minus sin A sin B. So we will use this formula over here. Let's start. For cos A cos B sin A sin B will be cos A, what is A over here? Pi by 2 minus x. This is A. Cos A plus B. What is B? Pi by 2 minus y. Okay. So this will be cos pi by 2 plus pi by 2 will be 2 pi by 2, which will be 2 pi by 2. Now minus x minus y, minus x and minus y, which is equals to cos. Now this 2 to get cancelled, so this will be only pi. Now we have both minus, so I am taking minus sign common, so this will be x plus y, cos pi minus x plus y. Now we can also see that in RHS we have x plus y, so that's why I have taken this minus sign common. Now we know the allied angle property, that is cos pi minus theta is equals to minus cos theta. Cos pi minus theta is equals to minus cos theta. So here we can see pi minus theta we can assume as x plus y. So that will be the minus cos theta. So we can put this as minus cos x plus y. Pi minus theta is minus cos theta. So our theta is x plus y. So minus cos x plus y, which is equals to our RHS. Now let's see another problem, that is proof that tan 8 theta minus tan 5 theta minus tan 3 theta is equals to tan 8 theta into tan 5 theta into tan 3 theta. Now how to solve this sum. Now we know we can see some similarities, that is 8 theta, 5 theta and 3 theta. Now 5 plus 3 theta is 8 theta. 5 theta plus 3 theta is equals to 8 theta. We know this. So we can start with tan 8 theta is equals to tan 5 theta plus 3 theta. Tan 5 theta plus 3 theta. Now we can put the formula for tan A plus B. What is the formula for tan A plus B? That is tan A tan B upon 1 tan A and tan B. So for plus, that is plus minus tan 5 theta plus tan 3 theta upon 1 minus tan 5 theta into tan 3 theta. Now this is tan 8 theta. Now we can cross multiply it, or we can send this to over here. So tan 8 theta into 1 minus tan 5 theta into, this will be tan 8 theta into 1 minus tan 5 theta into tan 3 theta, which is equals to tan 5 theta plus tan 3 theta. Okay, multiply tan 8 theta to both terms, that is tan 8 theta into 1 will be tan 8 theta minus tan 8 theta into tan 5 theta into tan 3 theta. Tan 5 theta into tan 3 theta, which is equals to tan 5 theta plus tan 3 theta. Okay, now we got the terms, that is tan 8 theta, tan 5 theta and tan 3 theta. We also got the terms tan 8 theta, tan 5 theta and tan 3 theta. So our problem is solved. Just we have to do a shifting. So tan 8 theta is over LHS only. We need 5 theta and 3 theta over here. So these are plus terms. Shifting it to RHS, these will be minus. So minus tan 5 theta minus tan 3 theta is equals to, now this whole term is in minus. So when we shift it over RHS, that will be the plus. So tan 8 theta into tan 5 theta into tan 3 theta. This is our RHS. Hence proved. You can get the answer only in 3 steps. First, you have to do a split 8 theta as 5 theta into 3 theta. Put the formula for tan A plus tan B. Then shift the denominator over here. Then solve the equation and you will get the proper answer. Now let's see another example. If sin A is equals to minus 5 upon 13 and cos B is 3 upon 5. We have given the theta, that is A, is in between pi and pi, 3 pi by 2. That is, this is in the third quadrant, that is 180 and 270. Next is cos B is 3 upon 5, which is between 3 pi by 2 and 2 pi. That is 270 and 360. That is fourth quadrant. Now find sin A plus B, cos A minus B, tan A plus B. Now we know for sin A plus B, we will need sin A sin B, cos A cos B. Now we only have sin A and cos B. So first we will find sin B and cos A. So let's start with the identity, that is sin square A plus cos square A is equals to 1. Now we have sin A, so we need to find is cos square A, which is 1 minus sin square A. 1 minus sin square A value will be minus 5 upon 13 square, which will be 1 minus 25 upon 169. By cross multiplying, that will be 169 minus 25 upon 169, that will be 144 upon 13. Now cos square A is 144 upon 13, so cos A will be square root of 144 upon 169. What is the square root of 144 upon 169 is 12 upon 13. Okay, now we have seen our A is in the third quadrant. So in third quadrant, cos is negative. You can refer this to our previous video. The link of that video is given in the description box. Now this is cos B. How we will find cos? Now we will find sin B. So sin B, sin square B will be 1 minus cos square B, which is equals to 1 minus value of cos B is 3 upon 5 bracket square, that will be 1 minus 9 upon 25. By cross multiplying, this will be 25 minus 9, that is 16 upon 25. So sin B will be equals to square root of 16 upon 25, that will be 4 upon 5. Now in fourth quadrant, sin is negative. Fourth quadrant, sin is negative, so that will be minus 4 upon 5. Okay, we get sin A and cos B. Now we have to find is sin A plus B and cos A minus B. Now for the sin A plus B, what is the formula for sin A plus B? First we will write sin cos, cos sin, sin cos, cos sin. Then put AB, AB. Now for sin, sines are same. So for plus, that will be plus. Okay. Now start with sin A. Put the values for sin A cos B. For sin A, that is minus 5 upon 13 into cos B is 3 upon 5 plus value of cos A is minus 12 upon 13 into sin B is minus 4 upon 5. Multiply it. Minus 5 into 3 is minus 15 upon 13 into 5 is 65 plus, now this minus minus will be plus, 12 into 4 is 48 upon 13 5 is 65. Now denominators are same, so we can directly add minus 15 plus 48 upon 65. So this will be 33 upon 65. So value of sin A plus B will be equals to 33 upon 65. Now second we have to find is cos A minus B. Now start with our trick. We know for cos there is cos cos, sin sin, cos cos and sin sin. Now start with AB. Put the values of the angles, that is AB, AB. Now for the sign, for cos there is inverse sign, so for minus there will be plus sign. Okay, now start putting values. Cos A is minus 12 upon 13 into cos B, value of cos B is 3 upon 5 plus sin A, value of sin A is minus 5 upon 13 into sin B is minus 4 upon 5. So multiply it. 12 into 3 is 36, minus plus will be minus upon 13 5 is 65 plus minus 5 into minus 4, minus minus will be plus 5 into 4 is 20 upon 13 into 5 is 65. So minus 36 plus 20 we have to subtract. So 36 minus 20 will be 16, and sign of the bigger number, that is minus 16 upon 65. So this is the answer. Next we have to find is tan a plus b. Now for tan a plus b we need tan a and tan b. So we don't have the values of tan a and tan b. So first we will find value for tan a. Tan a is sin a upon cos a. Okay, so we will put the value of sin a, that is minus 5 upon 13 upon cos a, that is minus 12 upon 13, which will be equals to, now 13 and 13 denominators are same, get cancel. Minus and minus will also get cancelled. So this will be 5 upon 12. So our tan A is equals to 5 upon 12. Now tan B. Similarly tan B will be sin B upon cos B, which is equals to, value of sin B is minus 4 upon 5 upon cos B is 3 upon 5. Now denominators are same, get cancel. So this is minus 4 upon 3. So our tan B will be equals to minus 4 upon 3. Now we got the values of tan A and tan B. Let's start with tan A plus B. Now we know tan A plus B is, start with our trick, that is tan A tan B upon 1 tan A tan B. Now for plus, that will be plus minus. Okay, now put the values. Tan A is 5 upon 12 plus tan B is minus 4 upon 3 upon 1 minus tan A value will be 5 upon 12 into tan B, that is minus 4 upon 3. Now cross multiply it. 5 3s are 15, plus minus will be minus. So 12 4s is 48 upon 12 into 3 will be 36 upon, cross multiply over here, there is nothing there, so we will put as 1. 5 into 4, that will be minus 20 upon minus 20 upon 12 3s will be 36. So this minus minus will be plus. So cross multiplying it, this will be 36. 1 into 36 will be 36 plus 1 into 20 will be 20 upon 36. So this will be 36 plus 20 upon 36. Simplify it. Now 15. Now we can see both the denominators are same, so we can cancel same denominators. Now 15 minus 48 will be minus 33 upon 36 plus 20 will be 56. So tan A plus B will be minus 3 upon 56. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe.